Hello everyone and welcome to Coding Card. So in our previous session we have solved this print all connected components. So in this session we will be solving one another problem which is largest component. So in the previous session the problem was print the connected components. So these were the connected components for this graph, where if you see here these are the list of the connected components. Now I need to find which is the largest connected component. If you see here, this is the largest one with the value 4, right? 0851. The total length is 4, and this is the largest one. So this is the problem here. So this is the problem here. We will be given one undirected graph and we need to find the largest component size. So the logic is very simple. I will take the same sample here. I will take the same sample to explain you. So this was our very first sample where we have written the code for finding the connected components. So let us take this one as a sample. Alright, let us change the function name. Largest component. So the logic is very simple here. Everything needs to be changed here in these lines and while we are traversing the neighbors of a given current node. So for this function def largest component, our code will start from line number 9, right? Because this is the function. So we will take one widget set and let us take one variable largest and its value is 0. Now what we will do, we will traverse node by node in a graph. Now if node not in visited, the same logic, if it is not visited, go for the DFS traversal with the current node. Now it will go for the DFS traversal with the current node. This DFS function, we need to change some logic over here. So the base condition is okay. If node is in visited, we will simply return, otherwise mark that current node in the visited list. After that, what we will do, let us take a variable size equal to 1, which means for any node which is coming, that will be counted as 1. So that's why I have initialized with 1. So for neighbor in graph of node, so for every neighbor, what we will do, we will go for a DFS traversal, and at the same time we got one neighbor. What we have to do, we have to increase the size. For example, we have a graph like 0 was connected to 1, connected to 5, and it's connected to 8, and 5 is also connected to 8. Now we started from here 0, so our current node is 0. So we are at 0, so our size will be 1. Now its neighbors are 1, 5 and 8. Now for every neighbor we are doing DFS of this neighbor, right? So every neighbor is a single node. So for every single node, what we need to do, we need to update our size. So size plus equal to DFS of the current neighbor. And again, if there is any neighbor for this current coming neighbor, again there will be a DFS call, and that for that current node we need to increase the size. So we need to write the logic here. DFS for this current neighbor, now we need to increase the size plus equal to DFS of this neighbor. Now for this current neighbor, if there is any other neighbors or there are single neighbors or multiple neighbors, it will simply get incremented with the help of recursion. Now we got the size. Now here, suppose for a single node 0, for the single node 0, all its neighbors are traversed. So it will return this size. What we need to do here, return the size, so that we will compare in the main return this size. So once this size is returned here, so let us keep in a variable, suppose component size. Component size equal to DFS of node. So this size will be returned here in component size. Now what we will do, we will write a simple logic to compare in this largest. What we will do, we will always keep the maximum value, max of this largest and the component size, incoming component size. Very simple. Every time this largest will be updated. It's simply like comparison between two variables. So component size will be returned for every current node and its neighbor count. So this size is holding the total count for the current node and its neighbor from which we have started. So it's returned here in component size, and in the largest we are always updating the current largest value with the value which we are getting here. So every time this will be updated, and at the end, so once this is done, we have to simply return this largest. Making sense? So all these three problems were interrelated with each other. So let us copy this one and paste here. Let us run this one. So there is some issue at line number 8. So let us see where it's failing. Alright, need to debug like where it's failing. Line number 8, size equal size plus DFS of neighbor, means there is something is with the return statement. Like, so here it is showing type error, unsupported operand. You can see here int and none type, means there is wrong with this return statement. So when the node is present in visited, we are simply returning, means it will return a none type. So we have to return a 0 over here, so that whenever 0 is returned, we can simply add that into the integer value. Size is an integer here. So initially we were simply returning back. So that was the issue here. Now I think it will work. You can see here it's working fine. So this was the problem where we need to find the largest component. So this was the solution. Where we have used a simple logic where we are adding all this neighbor, and here we have simply added the logic to find the largest component. It's simply like comparison between the current value and the incoming value. That's it. I hope you understood this problem. So in the next session, we will be solving one HackerRank problem related with this topic. So I have explained you these three problems. Please go and watch carefully so that you will get some confidence to solve that HackerRank problem. So if you have learned something new, please do like our videos and subscribe to our channel Coding Card, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.